Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Have you ordered your Christmas cake as yet? Miss Joy, she's located in the parish of St. James and she will have your cakes delivered to you. Get your £1 Black Forest cake for $2,500. Your £1 sorrel cake for $3,500. Your £2 Black Forest for $3,500. Your £2 sorrel cake for $4,500. Also, the £3 Black Forest cake and sorrel cakes, they are done on special order for $4,500 and $5,500 respectively. You can also get your 1 liter sorrel for $800. You can call or WhatsApp Miss Joy at 876-848-0685 or 876-461-8355. Call or WhatsApp now to order your cakes and sorrel. Annabelle, you're living in South Carolina. Today is your birthday. Your brother Jigo and the rest of the family, they're asking us to big you up on your special day. Also, Trisha, also known as Bashi, today is your birthday. Your sister Marlene and the rest of the family, they're asking us to wish you a happy birthday. Let's hope that today both of you are going to be having a wonderful birthday and may you live to see a whole heap more. In the news today, in this first story, taxi drivers. It better if you don't do the right thing and obtain your documents the right way. If you don't, you're gonna get in trouble. Yesterday morning, December 5, at minutes after 9 o'clock, 4 taxi drivers were arrested and charged for uttering forged documents. This is after they were stopped by officers of the Transport Authority. They were asked to produce their PPV badge and it is alleged that the badges they produced were made in China. You know what made in China means? You don't? Well, it means they were fake or forged. So, all 4 taxi drivers, they were arrested and charged. They are 1, Trevor Graham. He is 47 years old and he is living at Burn Savannah. 2, Donovan Garden. He is 51 years old and he is living at Truro District. 3, Noel McKenzie. He is 66 years old and he is living at Red Ground in Negril. And 4, Leroy Campbell. He is 67 years old and he is living at George's Plain, all in the parish of Westmoreland. So, all 4 taxi drivers, they'll be going to the courts shortly. So, taxi drivers, if you did not obtain your PPV badge the right way, go and sort it out, because uttering a forged document is a criminal offense. Meaning, if you are convicted, you are going to be spoiling up your police record. A word to the wise. Now, do remember that this Saturday, December 9, you know, if you bother cook, because former Miss Westmoreland Festival Queen, Daniela Woodbine, she'll be hosting her backyard cookout at Grove Gardens in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. Tickets are now on sale. You can call or WhatsApp Daniela at 876-862-1036 to place your orders. There will be free delivery in and around Savannah Lamar. On the menu will be fish, baked chicken and jerk pork. You can also go to Grove Gardens and have your meal and hula vibes. Liquor and drinks will be on sale. Don't miss it. And this Saturday, nobody cook. In yesterday's video, I told you that a racehorse trainer, he was arrested and charged by the police. Well, that was not the end of the story, because the exercise rider, he was also charged, and his charges are very serious. Now, I'm going to replay the report I carried yesterday, and then I'm going to be giving you the details that were left out. Listen to this. A 62-year-old racehorse trainer, he has been arrested and charged by the Caymanas police. His name is Wayne Binns, but he's popularly known as Teacher. And like I said, he is 63 years old. He's living in the parish of St. Catherine. The allegations are that yesterday morning, Monday, December 4, about 7 o'clock, a 23-year-old guy, he's employed to teach the racehorse trainer. The guy is employed as a racehorse exercise rider. We are told that the exercise rider, he reported for work when an argument developed between Teacher and the rider over a whip. Teacher, he tried to take away the whip from the rider, and a struggle ensued between both of them. It is alleged that 63-year-old Teacher, the racehorse trainer, he pulled his licensed loaded gun and used it to hit his employee several times in his head. It is further alleged that the rider, he managed to take away the gun from his boss and reported the matter to the police. The employee, he also handed over the gun to the police. The racehorse trainer, he was subsequently charged for assault obiam and possession of a prohibited weapon. And for those who are going to be asking why he's charged for possession of a prohibited weapon and the gun is licensed, the allegations are that he used the legal gun to commit an illegal act. So he'll be going to the courts shortly. So the name of the exercise rider is Tyrese Heslop, but he's popularly known as Green Mango. He is 22 years old and he's living in the Newlands area of Portmore. Green Mango, he was arrested and charged by the police for wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and use of a prohibited weapon to commit a scheduled offense. The allegations against Green Mango is that when he took away the licensed firearm from his boss, he used it to shot him in his left thigh. Green Mango, he then took the gun to the Caymanas police station where he handed it over to the police. Teacher, the racehorse trainer who was shot, he was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was treated and released. So, both of them, they are going to be going to the courts shortly. In this next story, the Bluefields police in the parish of Westmoreland, they are awaiting the result of a post-mortem to ascertain the cause of death for that man on your screen. His name is Edward Tomlinson, but he was popularly known as Lasco. He was born on March 26, 1976, 47 years old. And Lasco, he was a woodcutter and he lived at Brighton in the Bluefields area of Westmoreland. We are learning that yesterday, Tuesday, December 5, about 12 midday, Lasco, who lived on an elevated area, he was found lifeless about 20 feet below his house, lying face down behind a relative's house. He was shirtless and dressed only in a blue shorts. Lasco, he was found with wounds to his face and his neck. The police, they are theorizing that this may have been caused from Lasco's falling. Lasco, he died moments before he was found. For the time being, the police, they are saying that no foul play is suspected, but like I said, a post-mortem examination will be done to ascertain his cause of death. In the meantime, officers, me don't tell you no how to do no work, but please, me I beg you no, don't leave no stone unturned. A post-mortem will be done about 2 or 3 months' time. What if the post-mortem examination found that Lasco was stabbed like people are suspecting? Officers, please leave no stone unturned. Sad indeed. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. So, before I go into the final story for today, Downswell Furniture Store at Smithfield Road in the parish of Westmoreland, they are having a Christmas sale until December 30. If you look on your screen, there is the information. Also, I'm going to be showing you some of the furniture available at Downswell Furniture Store. Keep on looking. In the final story for today, so yesterday, a guy was shot and killed in broad daylight in Montego Bay. I have carried stories about this guy and his brother before, but in this video, I'm going to be digging deeper. Now, you might have heard on the Spot News Media touch the same story this afternoon. Some of the information he posted, you're not going to hear them in this video. And some of the information that you're going to be hearing in this video, you might not have heard in On The Spot's video. This is not a competition. This is about bloggers with information. Giving you the information. This is about citizens trusting bloggers to give them information. So, On The Spot News Media, big up yourself. And my viewers and subscribers, when you are finished watching this video, go over to On The Spot and watch his video, because some of what he's saying in his video, you're not going to be hearing it over here. Alright? Now, Roehampton, in the parish of St. James, like many other communities, was a peaceful community until the advent of scamming. Young guys, them get rich overnight and they start using some of the scamming money to buy guns. I'm gonna go back and tell you about some atrocities that took place in the Roehampton area, and trust me when I tell you, most of them are all connected. On Wednesday night, November 8th, 2017, about 10:30, a guy named Alex Nathan, he was 24 years old at the time. He was shot and killed at a shop while playing dominoes. Less than a month later, on December 2, 2017, the police, they carried out a raid at 4 roads in the same Roehampton area. And if you look on your screen, those 4 illegal guns and over 200 rounds of ammunition were found behind the premises in the area. Some guys were taken into custody and subsequently released without being charged. Some persons in the area, they are of the view that big money run. Now, I asked around, and the authorities, they are saying that based on where the weapons were found, they couldn't charge anyone. So the police, they found those guns, and the guys, them ended up buying a whole heap more guns. They were making lots of money from the scamming, and at nights, they were in the area firing shots. A lot of things happened in the area since 2017, but I'm going to be fast forwarding to 2022, last year. A guy, popularly known as Private, he was a part of a group of scammers from the area. The same group that was buying up the guns. Pam Pam, he was a part of that crew also. Private's correct name is Oshane Spence. He was 27 years old in January last year. So if you understand how this scamming work, you will understand what I'm going to be saying now. And if the words that I'm going to be using make it sound to you like I'm endorsing anything, I can't help you. I'm just keeping it real. So it is said that Private inbook a giant, meaning inbook a rich client. That client started sending a lot of money to Private. That caused bad mind to step in and there was a falling out. Private's bike was burnt up by some of his so-called friends at Larson Bottom, right at the primary school. It is said that Private, he started to issue threats and his so-called friends, they organized to run in upon him. Now, if you look on your screen, that's the best photo I could get with Private. The female is 15-year-old Toni and Reid. On the early morning of Wednesday, January 12, 2022, Private and Toni, they were fast asleep at Private's house when his friends turned enemy over scamming money. They invaded his house and attacked and killed both of them. If you remember that story, Toni's father, Albert Reid, also known as Toni, he was on TV talking about the fact that his daughter had run away from home and he had no idea that she was hiding in the community. Albert Reid, also known as Toni, aged 41 years old at the time. He was shot and killed on Valentine's Day this year about 6:30 in the afternoon while he was driving his white Toyota Corolla motorcar along the Jimmy Cliff Boulevard in Montego Bay. Now, I am not sure if Toni's killing is related to the Roehampton Mayhem. Just letting you know. There has been other killings in the area associated with the same set of hoodlums, and all the guys they ended up killing, they were once so-called friends. They killed a guy who is from Westmoreland. I'm still trying to find out his name, but he was wanted in Westmoreland for murder. They killed Dwight and his brother. They killed another scammer known as Red Rat. They killed Red Rat's good friend the very next night. They also killed a guy named Shane who they were in conflict with over the sale of a gun. Shane, he had stopped at Anchovy to buy soup when he was killed. A lot of other mayhem took place in and around the area, but let me get down to the meat of the matter. That guy on your screen, his name is Linston Anderson, but he was popularly known as Blacks. Blacks was born on April 20, 2000. Remember I told you that Private, he was killed because he bucked a giant and was making a lot of money. It is said that after Private was killed, Blacks, he got Private's phone and he was now making a lot of money off the client that Private had. Blacks, he ended up building a house and buying a car out of the scam money. Blacks, he was now rich, so him no longer take talk from nobody, including the top scammers in the area. As a result, it was decided that Blacks, him half dead. You heard me mention the name Pam Pam before? There is Pam Pam on your screen. His current name is Kniston Reid and he's now 25 years old. Kniston Reid, also known as Pam Pam, and Linston Anderson, also known as Blacks, they are cousins. I mean, I talk about two sister picnic. The allegations are that hitman Pam Pam, he was given the job to kill his own cousin Blacks. On the night of Wednesday, May 31, about minutes after 10 o'clock, Linston Reid and that guy on your screen, his name is Tavar Doeman, but he was popularly known as Ravers or Tavi. He was 20 years old at the time. And a third guy known as Canchi, he's in his early 20s. They were at a house at 4 Roads in the Roehampton area when it is alleged that Pam Pam, armed with a gun, kicked off the front door and entered the house. Pam Pam, he opened gunfire hitting Canchi to the right side of his jaw. His cousin Blacks and Ravers, they both ran off into the back room of the house and Blacks chased them, caught up with them and pumped several bullets in their head and their upper body, killing them on the spot. So while Pam Pam was in the room dealing with Blacks and Ravers, Canchi, he managed to run out of the house and hide. Pam Pam, he then made good his escape. Canchi, he was taken to hospital where he was treated and eventually released. So listen this now, listen this. We are learning that there's a shop across the road from where blacks and Ravers were killed. That shop was operated by that man on your screen. His name is Chevon Garden, also known as King Kong. He was 38 years old at the time. It is said that before Pam Pam went over to the house and carried out the mayhem, he had gone into the shop to buy something. We are also told that after the killing, King Kong, he went to a family member of Pam Pam and was asking for him. That family member, he tried calling Pam Pam, but his phone did not answer. It is suspected that that family member might have said something to Pam Pam. So what we are learning is that Pam Pam, he told persons that King Kong had something to do with Black's death, and he put in place a plan to get rid of King Kong. We are told that Pam Pam, he got close family members of Blacks and his brother Osheeno to go and take revenge on King Kong. Remember now, you know? Remember now. Try and understand this. It is alleged that it was Pam Pam who killed Blacks and Tavi, but this was his way to take the eyes off him, as also to get rid of King Kong, who knew that it was him, Pam Pam, who killed both of them. Friday night, June 2, about 9 o'clock. 2 nights after Blacks and the Ravers were killed, it is alleged that Pam Pam, his brother Osheeno, and a close family member of Blacks and another guy, they went to King Kong's shop where they opened gunfire at King Kong. A 38-year-old man named Conroy Lawrence, popularly known as Beenie, and that man on your screen. His name is Carlesley Morris, but he was popularly known as Shatter or Ernest. He was 57 years old at the time. They were in the shop when hoodlums attacked and opened gunfire at them, hitting them. We are also told that the gun that the hoodlums were using, it was giving trouble. So the hoodlums, they used machetes to finish off the job. The 3 men, they received chop wounds to their heads as also gunshot wounds. So the police, they commenced investigations, and it was revealed that one person participated in both crimes. The police, they picked up a number of persons to include Pam Pam and one of Black's brother, known as Tommy Lee, for being allegedly involved. But Tommy Lee, he was subsequently released. Kniston Reid, popularly known as Pam Pam, he was charged for 5 counts of murder and 1 count of wounding with intent, plus other firearm-related charges. So, you hear me mentioning Osheeno. There is Osheeno on your screen. His current name is Wesley Lee Reid. He was born on November 15, 1994, 29 years old. Osheeno, he was subsequently picked up by the police and he was charged for the killing of King Kong, Beenie, and Shatter. He went to court and he was subsequently granted bail by the courts. We are told that when he picked up his bail, he didn't bother to return to Roehampton. He went to live at an address in Montego Bay. The judge had also ordered that he should report on condition of bail at the Freeport Police Station. Yesterday morning, Tuesday, December 5, Osheeno went to court in Montego Bay. His mother, who we are told are their biggest cheerleader, she also went to court with him. The triple murder case was called up and Osheeno, he had his bail extended. His brother, Pam Pam, who we are told is in jail, acting like he's a madman, he was remanded in custody. About minutes to 12 midday, Osheeno and his mother, they were walking along Market Street to go and take a taxi to go home. On reaching the intersection of Strand and Market Street, a hoodlum who most likely was watching Osheeno's every move, he stepped up to Osheeno with a gun in his hand. The hoodlum opened gunfire, hitting Osheeno to his head and his upper body. Osheeno's mother, she also got shot to her left hand. Osheeno fell to the ground, and that was it for him. He ended up dying on the spot. The hoodlum then made good his escape. Osheeno's 50-year-old mother, she was taken to hospital where she was treated and released. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 6 9mm Spence shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't take, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them